up, motherfuckers? It's Rory the motherfucking lion for a fucking brand new video for you cunts. How yous doing? You doing alright? Yeah. I don't know how to fucking describe my channel. My channel is kind of like sort of a reaction type channel and sort of, I wouldn't say response, but it's kind of responsive in a way. So I thought I'd dedicate this video on doing something that I admire from other YouTubers. YouTubers that inspired me to begin with to start this fucking channel. So how about you sit back and relax and watch Rory respond to a feminist? Yeah, I'm doing it. Fuck all y'all.
So people that are have very strong feelings against feminism and think that it shouldn't exist. Now, I'm first going to present the argument that just shatters this completely and that shatters anti-feminism completely, and then I'm going to get into the details. That was a really squeaky chair. So, okay. A lot of people, what they say is that, you know, you don't need feminism. We are under the law, we are all equal, which is sort of true, it is. And that you don't need it in the Western world. And I'm like, okay, I've personally lived in the Middle East. I've seen how women are treated there and how the law treats women in the Middle East, and unfortunately they are treated as inferior. Now, that's not just the case for the Middle East. A lot of other countries treat women as property. They marry girls off when they're like 13, 12 years old, when they're still children. They sell their girls into prostitution because there's nothing else they can do with them. A lot of women don't get education, especially in underdeveloped countries. The list just goes on and on.
I don't think this necessarily shatters anti-feminism. These things happen in third world countries. You don't see this happening in the Western world. A lot of anti-feminists think that feminism is not needed. Now, personally, I think feminism is useful in some situations. What I don't think is useful are people such as yourself that go on these rants about how feminism is such a wonderful thing, and if you don't conform to feminism, then you're just a horrible person. But so far, you've only explained that feminism is great because of the things that happened in third world countries, underdeveloped nations. But how is that relevant to your situation, my situation, and other people on YouTube?
And you know, this isn't like me trying to cancel things that happen to little boys in developing countries, obviously, but the majority of people suffering in developing countries and are considered as inferior, as second-class citizens, are women. And it's horrible.
No one's debating you here. No, I would say that you'll find hardly any videos on how feminism is such a bad thing in third world countries. It doesn't fucking exist. No one's disagreeing with you here. It is a horrible thing that happens in these countries. But I wouldn't say it's a feminist problem. I would say that it's a problem that's suited not only for your banner, but for everyone else's banner. I would say that it's a global problem.
And this isn't me trying to cancel like other people that suffer. Obviously, like, you know, gays and lesbians, especially in developing countries and underdeveloped countries, they are treated also as inferior people. I'm not saying that, you know, that doesn't happen either, but just specifically talking about women right now and trying to make whoever is an anti-feminist understand that yes, women are very much treated as inferior in developing, underdeveloped countries, and sometimes even in developed countries. And, you know, if you think that feminism should exist there, and there's a huge need for it, where exactly is the border of feminism? Like, does feminism even have a border? Does it have like a geographic location? Does it have coordinates where it's specifically placed? Like, I can be a feminist here, but I can't be a feminist in that country?
No, because that's fucking stupid. I've heard this argument before. You either have it or you don't. It's either all of feminism or it's none of it. Where's the line? You're an adult. The line is common sense.
Unfortunately, even in the developed world, of course, women aren't treated as second-class citizens. We're not forced to wear things. We're not, imprisoned if we are raped and then get pregnant.
No, you got it pretty fucking good. Some might say that you have it, what's the word? Equal.
We don't have that, of course. It's so much easier for a woman to live in a Western world, and if there is no better place for a woman to live, no safer place for a woman to live than in the Western world. But that doesn't mean that we have still reached a point of equality.
Well, you kinda have. In the Western world, it's law. I don't want to have to be the person to explain to you what law is, because again, we're adults, and that would be kind of stupid, wouldn't it?
You might have had a lovely experience as a woman.
I have had a lovely experience as a woman. Thank you for asking.
Or as a man, you might have observed the women around you having a wonderful experience being a woman. But not for all women. That's not the case for all women out there.
Oh, so fatties aren't included, lesbians aren't included, students aren't included, bisexuals aren't included, batteries aren't included.
For me personally, the moment that I faced like a big chunk of sexism was when I joined YouTube and started getting YouTube comments.
Do you know why? And I don't want to go back to my previous answer, but you're an adult. These views are very narrow-minded, and it kind of comes off a little cunty.
Especially a video that I've made, my experience working as a flight attendant got a lot of I don't want to say male, but yeah, a lot of the names that I'm reading are all male, and I got a lot of hate from men. Not all men, obviously, but a huge chunk of men just throwing very insulting and demeaning comments at me.
I would bet that these same men throw these insults at other men too. It's not just you. I can go into many male YouTubers' videos and I can read pretty disgusting comments. You're not that special. Just because you have boobs doesn't mean you're the only one or the only gender getting hate from fucking YouTubers. YouTube has a policy. It's really simple. You put a video out, people will watch it. When people watch it, they form their opinion and they will leave their opinion. If your video's shit, they're gonna tell you that it's shit.
Very sexist comments. I delete most of them.
And it turns out you think you should be immune to people's criticisms. You're not. There's nothing special about you that makes you any different to me, to other males on YouTube, to other females on YouTube. You put your opinion out there, someone's going to respond to you.
So that's how I have faced a lot of misogyny personally. That also plays a part in how we kind of still live in a bit of a sexist society.
So let's just compare your answers here just for the fucking fun of it. Zoom back a bit and let's look at the big fucking picture that you're drawing here. You're saying that feminism is needed because of countries in underdeveloped areas of the world that buy and sell women and use women like their property. You're comparing that to getting comments on a internet platform in response to something that you uploaded. Is this the same? I can't. Are you retarded? I just want an honest opinion. Are you retarded? This first world feminism is fucking stupid. It is just mind-numbingly retarded. The fact that you can lump these two things in together, women having a really fucking hard time in day-to-day life in these third world countries, and you posting something on a platform for people to watch and having comments, written internet messages, you're putting those together? How is that not fucking retarded?
Just because my problems are small and doesn't mean that they should be cancelled.
Yeah, it does. Just because they are really small. So small that they're just personal problems. And guess what? You're not the only one that gets these type of messages. And you're not the only fucking sex that does. Men get it all the time. It is the price you pay for putting a piece of media out there for the public to watch. Instead of a fucking Nielsen poll, people are going to tell you exactly how they feel because you have comments enabled. If you have comments enabled, you're going to get people's personal fucking opinions. You think your life matters. It really does not. In comparison, and this is the comparison that you make here, not me, you're filling these gaps here. A life that ends abruptly in the third world is as equal to yours in the first world because some guy wrote a mean post about you. Oh, have him executed at once. This is really fucking hard. I'm finished here. Kristen, you are garbage to me. Your views are garbage. This is my response to a feminist. Thank you all for watching. My name is ROARY. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to me and I will see you in the next video, motherfuckers. Peace.
Yeah, this was really, really fun. I love talking to you guys one-on-one and having this little chat.